That's a relief.
I feel so much better now.
With brand new coverage.
Nothing's going on because the government is irrevocably broken.
A brand new news.
I'm going to put that down as a yes.
Well, that's a scientific poll if I've ever seen one.
The Daily Show. Brand new tonight at 11 on Comedy Central and next day on Paramount+.
Booking.com has all kinds of stays. Because a laid-back beach house is right for some. Off-brand. Exactly what you're booking for. Booking.com.
That was intro to yoga? More like intro to me crying in the bathroom. Man, somebody grandma held up.
The following message is transmitted at the request of local authorities. At the time of this message, an uncovering event is currently being reported across the United States and the rest of the world. A statement from authorities have claimed it mysterious and unidentified tracks with unknown origin were believed to be played over various locations from electronic equipments. Citizens that have witnessed these tracks have described them to be unsettling, impacting on their memories, and is better known for being deeply disturbing and sometimes having chilling vibes. But these tracks are not chilling vibes. It is the opposite. It is an unusual phenomenon to anyone who hears it that makes some people to go violent and makes them to go insane. All over 27 civilians had already to go violent, despite the unsettling nature of the tracks which were previously described as disturbing. Do not listen to these tracks. Repeat, do not listen to these tracks. If you do, you will have everything you ever known and loved stripped away from you, and will eventually go through an intense rage. This is not a drill. Repeat, this is not a drill. With this warning, or you will face an unfortunate fate. This ends this message.
I have a terrific plan. It's mastermind caliber. So let's roll. Ooh, here we go.
History.
Let's go get two dodos and force them to make out.
No! We gotta be smart about this. All that paradox talk kinda freaked me out. All I'm gonna do is go back and fix my one mistake. If I don't miss that baseball throw, I won't hit Wendy in the eye, and Robbie won't comfort her, and they won't start going out.
I'm coming too. I want to relive the greatest moment of my life, winning Waddles. Mwah!
See you later.
See you earlier. Yuck, yuck, yuck.
The civil authorities have issued an administrative message for the United States beginning at 5:15 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time and effective until 6:15 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. The New York Police Department, along with the Federal Communications Commission, into an incident that happened a while ago involving the hijacking of multiple TV and radio stations, also the use of broadcast equipment to make a false activation of the emergency alert system in multiple areas across the country. This broadcast describes tracks that were sincerely unknown and unsettling to people, that whoever had witnessed it would make citizens to lose their insanity. This is a hoax. There is no emergency at this time. False alarm. If you have any information on this situation, contact the Federal Communications Commission 888-225-5322 or the New York Police Department 718-439-4211. This has been a message from the New York Police Department. We now return to regular programming.
Hey, Robbie.
So anyway, we've been hanging out a lot, and I've been wondering if, you wanted to go out with me?
Yeah, I guess so.
Sweet!
Good evening and welcome back to NBC News. I am your host member, Tanner Smith, here to discuss an unusual situation that is happening across New York City. So, recently there have been multiple reports of people riding without any clear explanation that have started within the area. Authorities have claimed that the cause of this was the appearance of the recent phenomenon of random music tracks being played over several locations over the globe. These music tracks somehow cause multiple cases of psychological distress without any explanation. Though turns out to be nothing more with this. But this afternoon, with no official protests or public events scheduled at this current time. This situation remains unclear, but the New York Police Department are investigating what would have caused the situation to occur. The NYPD has deployed a curfew extending from 8 p.m. to 7 a.m. tomorrow morning to ensure the public safety. Please be aware that if you're not out, please be aware that you're outside during the curfew. You will be detained and questioned. Further information will be provided when it is available. Thank you.
The following message is transmitted at the request of the New York Police Department. Multiple riots have begun to occur, harming police officers and civilians across the city, robbing businesses and stores, using firearms to shoot places and citizens, and they have been reported to start committing arson. It is recommended to stay indoors and do not go outside at this time. Do not participate in the riots. Doing so could result in injury, death, or detention without legal counsel. If the riots continues to spread, a statewide curfew may be enacted to keep law and order in the entire state. The 911 phone number may be backed up during this time due to emergency services being strained during this emergency. If you have an emergency, attempt to fix it if possible, but if it is urgent, please call 911 immediately. The New York Police Department is looking into the cause of these riots. Continue to monitor media outlets for further updates and information on this situation. This message will be retransmitted in 30 minutes.
The National Primary Point EAS system has issued a National Information Center for the following counties or areas. United States. At 10:55 p.m. on February 27, 2026, effective until 11:40 a.m. Message from EAS Cap. The riots have spread to states across the country. Damage and civil unrest are starting to reach concerning levels. Due to this, the President of the United States has enacted a national curfew. This curfew is in effect from 8 p.m. Eastern Time until 7 a.m. Eastern Time. During this time, you will not be allowed outside. If you are caught outside, you will be detained and put on house arrest. In addition, there have been many reports of civilians and rioters randomly dying on the streets. It is unknown why these victims are dying, but government agencies and hospitals are looking for the reason. Many civilians in hospitals are also dying suddenly. Do not go unless it is from 8 p.m. to 7 a.m. Continue to monitor media outlets or the emergency alert system for further updates on this situation. This has been a message from the National Emergency Alert System. Regular programming will be allowed to resume, but may be abruptly interrupted for further emergency information.
The following message is transmitted at the request of the New York State Office of Emergency Management. An explosion has occurred located in downtown Brooklyn on the Atlantic Terminal Shopping Center Mall. It has caused loud and significant destruction through the mall, which has resulted to be in flames through the place. Firefighters are on the scene to extinguish the fire. At this time, citizens are advised to stay away and do not enter the Atlantic Terminal Mall at all costs. Stay tuned.
Before it explodes or This is emergency action termination. The following message is transmitted at the request of the United States government and the Federal Emergency Management Agency. Residents across the United States have suddenly ceased their attacks before this event. It is confirmed that this is not the phenomenon known as terminal electricity. In addition, those who have gone insane have regained their sanity and are now allowed to be with their families unless they have committed crimes. It is also now confirmed that the music tracks are now safe for all to listen to, as a test by a CIA official has proven that those who have heard any of these music tracks have not developed any symptoms. The current theory is that for some reason the music tracks were due to some sort of supernatural phenomenon gained the ability to people who had claimed to heard Lostwave songs, thinking they heard it associated as their childhood 20s or early 20s. The curfew is also now over, and you are allowed to exit your homes. Your government would like to thank for your cooperation during this emergency. This concludes all operations under the emergency alert system. Normal programming may now resume.
No space